Climate change. We know it's a problem in modern day society. We know that it's changing our lives, but most people don't actually know how. Climate change has been around for about 150 years, but it has become a more impactful problem in the 2000s. While biodiversity destruction is mostly caused by agriculture and mass production, climate change plays a huge role in this. Let's talk about it.
Climate change has significantly affected biodiversity in many different ways. It has destroyed many habitats and ecosystems and made them uninhabitable, leading to animals fleeing to the same areas, reducing the distribution of those animals around the world, destroying many ecosystems and possibly endangering animals.
Climate change has also caused mortality rates and diseases to rise in animals, which leads to many animals becoming endangered and possibly extinct. Plants are also affected, which causes even more animals to lose their habitats due to the lack of diversity in their ecosystem.
Even the slightest change, for example, a tenth of a degree Celsius, has massive risks for plants, animals, and ecosystems. If we continue to let global warming temperatures rise, even above 1.5 degrees Celsius, sea levels will rise more and more, leading to an increase in coastal erosion, coastal lands being submerged, and coastal habitats and ecosystems being lost.
Coral reefs are highly sensitive to temperature changes and ocean acidification, and when exposed to these effects, the corals inside the reefs can potentially be subjected to bleaching. Bleaching happens in corals and is when corals expel their symbiotic algae and turn white, which they can recover from but only in a short period of time and only if ocean conditions are back to normal.
Changes in precipitation can also cause water stress, which is a shortage of usable water, which could lead to damage in the ecosystems, food shortages, floods or droughts, and disruption of breeding cycles. Some especially sensitive species can only survive in specific moisture conditions, which means these wild changes will make them vulnerable and weak.
Endangered animals such as polar bears can have their habitats destroyed, making them even more vulnerable. The melting of icebergs causes the polar bears to move farther and farther to find food. These prolonged movements can lead to deteriorating body conditions, lower reproduction rates, and higher mortality. If we don't act now, by 2050, two-thirds of them will disappear.
Climate change has also caused many species to migrate to higher altitudes, as the growing temperature caused these organisms to seek a cooler environment. An increase in extreme weather events has also been recorded, with more tornadoes, droughts, floods, and hurricanes. All of these harm the animal and plant habitats even more.
In conclusion, climate change has caused a reduction in biodiversity, greatly affecting animals and plants, and has also made situations for endangered species worse. We need to act now if we want to put an end to this. 8 billion people are sitting at home using all sorts of objects that cause the world to die faster and faster, and to avoid blame, all they think is, I can't do enough to help, but every single one of you can make a difference. So do so, while you still can.